Who knew cheating death could be so easy? Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 scenarios the hero could not have survived. For this list, we're taking a look at those instances in movies where the sequence of events should have led to certain death.
Do you expect me to talk? No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die.
But whether they're shot, blown up, or caught in a natural disaster,
What is your location? I'm right alongside her.
certain movie characters have the uncanny ability to avoid meeting their makers. However, no magic allowed, and only humans qualify.
Great Caesar's ghost.
Number 10. Saved by the Pipe, Twister.
The suck zone. It's the point, basically, at which the twister sucks you up.
If we're being honest, there seem to be a few scenes in this movie where the phrase, "that doesn't seem realistic," would be appropriate.
Cow. I gotta go, Julia. We got cows.
But the coup de grace comes towards the end, when it becomes obvious that we need to stop playing along.
You know, when you used to tell me that you chase tornadoes, deep down I always just thought it was a metaphor.
A couple of divorcees hunker down against an F5 megatornado and decide to ride it out by taking shelter in a dilapidated shed and strapping themselves to a pipe with a leather belt. Punk-ass tornado. Number 9. Jet jumping, live free or die hard.
She just killed a helicopter with a car.
I was out of bullets.
When they were watching this movie, audiences clearly didn't get that John McClane is actually invincible. Unbreakable, if you will.
What are you talking about?
You shot yourself.
It seemed like a good idea at the time.
Clearly, he'd have to be. Particularly if he's driving a semi, playing chicken with a jet, then jumping onto said jet, surfing the wing, and jumping back off again before it explodes. By this point in the franchise, McClane's aging frame isn't going to be stopped by things like physics or the limitations of the human body. That's for the bad guys.
On your tombstone, it should read always in the wrong place at the wrong time.
How about yippee-ki-yay,
Number 8. Car Go Bang Bang, Mission Impossible 3.
Pull the car.
Such a nice car.
And yet,
Do it.
From what we can tell, when you're running from a missile strike on a bridge, chances are you'll survive the blast.
Get down!
Better yet, if the missile should strike the truck you're running from and you happen to be blasted into a neighboring car, you'll just shake it off and keep on evading. There's really nothing that can stop you, particularly if you're some form of secret agent, and especially if you're Tom Cruise.
he made it. He made it. I knew he'd make it.
Gun!
Raj, meet your new partner.
Number 7. Concrete and Axes and Guns, oh my, the Lethal Weapon franchise. For a cop with an apparent death wish, Martin Riggs seems to be exceptionally skilled at never having that particular wish granted.
I'm jumping! Do you really want to jump? Do you want to? Well, then that's fine with me. Come on.
Let's do it, asshole. Let's
Wait a
do
minute.
it.
What?
I want to
What
do
do
it.
you mean?
I want to do it.
What do you mean?
The fact that Riggs didn't die in at least the first movie could be a testament to some sort of divine intervention. Or maybe taking an axe to the skull, being dragged across concrete, being tortured, and being shot in the chest really isn't as deadly as it seems. Not that we'd like to find out firsthand.
You wore your vest. Yeah, that's smart, kid.
Number 6. So Many Guns. The James Bond franchise. been shot at almost 5,000 times throughout the course of the franchise's history, and still, 007 has failed to catch a fatal cap.
If you carry a 00 number, it means you're licensed to kill, not get killed.
And even in Skyfall, when it looked like our dashing agent may have bitten the big one after being shot and tumbling into a river,
Take the bloody shot!
it turned out he really just wanted to quit the biz. Seems like you only live way more than twice. Number 5. Any of it, the Crank franchise.
Crank the music.
We're aware that the entire premise of these films is a little wacky. He's a hitman who needs to keep his heart in proper working order with frequent bursts of adrenaline. However, it does make for non-stop action, which is basically an excuse to put the protagonist in ridiculous situation after ridiculous situation. Most notably, we get to watch Chev Chelios somehow survive a fall from a helicopter and even make it through a completely unsterile session of open heart surgery. Number 4. Frying the Coke, Double Team.
Boo. Damn, where'd you come from?
With acting powerhouses Dennis Rodman and Jean-Claude Van Damme headlining the film, you kinda already know you're in for some treats.
Good luck.
Thanks!
Aside from the obvious silliness of this odd couple pairing, we get to see a shirtless Rodman and Van Damme manage to somehow not be burned to death in a massive explosion. Whatever could they use to shield themselves from such a blast? Why, a Coke machine, of course. Product placement comes through every time. Number 3. Headshot and buried alive, Kill Bill.
Bill, it's your baby.
When assassins turn on each other, it's never pretty, even if the assassins are. Too bad this particular band of killers, who kill for a living, manage to both overkill and underkill their target at the same time.
So when do we do this? It all depends. When do you want to die?
You'd think that being shot in the head and the chest, and being buried alive would be enough to 86 the average Joe or Jane. But clearly, a desire for vengeance is all you need to cheat death.
That woman deserves her revenge. And we deserve to die.
We can't just wait here and wait for sharks to rain down on us again. We just need to arm ourselves with something more powerful than these.
Number 2. Sharkstorm, Sharknado. We've come to expect a particular brand of absurdity from Sci-Fi Channel movies, but this one goes the extra mile. Obviously, when sharks somehow manage to be swept up in waterspouts, their number one priority is to eat whatever enters their line of vision.
What are you talking about? We're 100 miles from the ocean.
You're exactly 6.6 miles from the ocean. And on a day like today, it's not far enough.
Apparently, they don't chew their food either. So when a woman falls from a helicopter into one of their mouths and is later rescued via chainsaw, she manages to emerge completely unscathed, obviously.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Before we marvel at the luck of our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
There we
Number 1.
You're a hard man to read, Dr. Jones.
Ouch.
Nuking the Fridge, Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Indy probably should have died back when he dropped out of that plane with a raft as a parachute. But we're not going to split hairs. One of the marvels of this universe is how this character survives against all odds.
Let's grab it, Indy. It's a rat snake.
Rat snake.
Well, this one is, all right? It's not even poisonous. Now grab on.
Go get something else.
Particularly when those odds are a nuclear bomb and the only safe haven is a refrigerator.
1, 0.
Assuming he didn't die from the blast, certainly the impact from his collisions with the ground would have at least broken some bones. Or killed one of the numerous CGI gophers. Do you agree with our list?
Huh.
What scenarios do you think the hero could not have survived? For more entertaining top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
You send that many, don't forget one thing.
What?
A good supply of body bags.